Hey everyone, Wyatt here from Winnipeg Historical Fencing Club. This lesson from Swetnam is titled, Another Deceit. Standing in your guard, and your enemy charging you with a blow, pluck in your sword suddenly, and let his blow slip. And so soon as his blow is past, answer him again, either with blow or thrust, whether you will. And then a couple lines later we get also, always have a care you pluck him under the side of the head, which he chargeth you at. For in so doing, if his weapon point do reach home, you are at a guard of defense. So this is a pretty common slipping action we see in a lot of the sources, which I'll show you here. So from outside guard, he's going to attack the left side of my face. I'm going to shift my foot back, bring my hand close to my cheek, and let that blow go right past me. So he attacks. I avoid his blow completely. From there I can cut down or thrust at him. And we can also do this from the other side. Say if I'm in a medium guard and he attacks the right side of my face, I can do the same kind of thing. Slipping his blow, coming back down with a cut or a thrust. But Swetnam also says you have to make sure that you're covering the line that he's attacking. Say he attacks this side and I don't cover that line and he attacks deep. I just pull back. He'll still be able to hit me if he cuts deeper than I think. So I have to make sure that no matter what, I'm covering the side he's attacking. His weapon will pass clear, for the force of his blow will overcarry his weapon, and he will so overcarry his body. Then in a manner his back will be towards you, so that with a quick answer you may butt him, which I think is a typo for hit him. You may butt him at your pleasure, or close with him if you think you can make your party good at the grip. So we're not told which grapple to go for, but we'll look at a couple of options available from both sides, from both slips. And I do also say a lot of times lunge in when I'm saying go for the grapple, but there is some extra footwork in there as well, some passes and what have you. So I don't want to go into too much detail with that, but do what you need to make the grapple work typically. So from an outside guard, he attacks, I slip. He overcarries a bit, enough that I can control his arm if I go in for a grapple. So I lunge in, pushing his elbow aside. That's the only way to control him with a nice elbow push. From there I can thrust, cut, pommel. Or if he cuts the other side, I'm in a medium guard, he cuts the right side of my face. I shift, his arm's exposed, again I lunge in, palm out, thumb down, grab the top of his wrist. I can turn it, pull him this way, throw him off balance that way. Or if I go in a little deeper, I might be able to actually wrap my arm around him and get him in an elbow lock that way and control him from there. Likewise, you may close upon the cross by joining weapon to weapon, but when you have made your close in your first encounter, take hold on your enemy's hand or wrist, or else on the hilt of your enemy's weapon. So close upon the cross seems likely that we're closing upon the parry. Again, he doesn't really specify which side, so we're going to look at both sides for this. So if he attacks and I lunge in, closing at the cross, I'm in a good position to grapple, and from there I can grab the wrist or the hilt. If I grab the wrist, I can do that same kind of pulling, twisting motion. And if I grab the hilt, I might be able to actually just full on disarm him. Looking at the other side, it's a little more awkward, but I lunge in. From there, I can't twist that same motion. The best I can do is probably grab that sword maybe underneath and kind of twist it around that way, and that'll help control it as well. Swetnam finishes the lesson with some advice on how to possibly counter the grapple. So from the grapple, he cannot well offend you being but single-weaponed, but to try your manhood at the length of his weapon. I hold it the best fight and less danger to both, for there is no more certain defense in a close than is in a passage, for they are both very dangerous. And for obvious reasons, I'm not going to show a video of me kicking my partner in his manhood, and though some of you may want to see that, I don't think he would have enjoyed that. Then the mention of the passage is kind of from one of his rapier plays, which he deems to be very dangerous as well, which I'm not going to get into here, maybe later on in some future videos if we look at the rapier. So that ends this lesson. If you want to see some sparring footage, check out Spider Swordsman on YouTube, link posted below in the description. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching.